Today I want to talk to you about promoting your brand. I'm assuming you've already created your most wanted list, that you have a substantial database that you can email to. You got that through your garden club, your church, your social organizations, and you've been farming through LinkedIn. Those being done, you're ready to promote your brand. We talked about becoming a purple cow. My brand is Best of US. My statement in how I become a purple cow is I promote the statement of, do you want an agent who's going to do more than put a sign in your front yard and create an MLS listing and push it out to Zillow and Trula and the other websites? Do you want an agent who will promote your home through both social media and conventional media and market it to your potential buyers? Do you want an agent who is going to be present for all of your showings and act as a salesman to sell your house to potential buyers? That's my proposition, my value proposition. That's how I'm a purple cow. I know that 99% of the agents will not attend their showings, and all they will do is put a sign in the front yard. So that gives me the ability to speak directly to the pain that people are having in not selling their homes. So how do I promote it? My number one tool is direct mail. My most wanted list is where I get most of my listings. I make no phone calls. I knock on no doors. Every listing that I have acquired, they called me. And that's because I'm using my direct mail, my email, and my Facebook to give them valuable content that gives them about a better idea of what's happening in the current real estate market, setting me up as an authority that can solve their problem of selling their home. The most important letter I write in direct mail is the first letter that I write to them, and that is when I find them, in many cases, as an expired listing. The first line in that letter is, "John and Mary, are you puzzled why your house didn't sell?" And that's followed by the sentence, "I think I know why." And then I go about explaining to them why their house didn't sell. I go through the pictures and I figure out what the problem is, and it may be presentation of the house, it may be price. Then I go back into my Paragon and I find out how many houses did sell in the time frame that their house was on the market. And let's say that there were 32 homes that sold in the 2-year period that John and Mary had their house up. And I'll ask them in the letter, I don't know how many showings you had in the 2 years, but 32 houses sold. Did you have 32 showings? If not, why not? Did someone, your past agent, promote your house and get those 32 people into the house so that they could compare your house to the house that they bought? And then I basically do give the same 3 statements. Are you looking for an agent who will do more than put a sign in your front yard and create an MLS listing? Are you looking for an agent who will market and promote your house through both conventional and social media to the potential buyers that we identify for your house? Are you looking for an agent who will show up for every showing and act as a salesman to sell your house? And then my final sentence is something like, you have a choice. You can pay, and let's say it's $1 million house, you can pay $50,000 to sell your house and do what you've been doing, or give me a call and let me show you how we can promote and sell your house. As I say, that is my number one. That'll get them thinking. It's all done in one page, so it's not a long letter. Then I follow up every month with additional information about the real estate market, such as the statistics that last June through June 17 through June 18, there were 650 homes that came to market for $750,000 or more in Birmingham. They didn't sell. They only sold 50% of them. And with that in mind, you need to promote your house. So I share that kind of information with them on a regular basis. As I say, I mail them once a month. I then email my database of 2,060 once a week. Now you might say, where do you get enough information once a week? Well, I just shared with you that what the results were for the sales from June 17 to June 18. That's valuable information. They're not getting it from anybody else, so that sets me aside. I just did this week a new listing of a beautiful home on a creek in Mountain Brook for $2.1 million. I showed a picture of the house, and then in the email I had a link to the 9-minute video, walk and talk video through the house. I sent 2,000 of them out. I got 500 people to open the letter. I got 50 people to go to the video. Well, that's comparable to 50 showings. Now you might say a lot of them are just looky-loos, but they may know somebody who knows somebody. And it's valuable information. Did I get some unsubscribes? Yes. Every week I get some unsubscribes. But I replace them with new LinkedIn people or new people that I come across and put into my database. So it stays somewhere around 2,000 to 2,200. Do that once a week. I'm establishing myself. I'm keeping myself top of mind. And then I do Facebook. I basically have something on Facebook at all times, whether it be posts, again, sharing the information I have, or I'm actually promoting a house. And there then, when I buy ads on Facebook, I don't send them out broadly. I actually send them to a custom audience. And I'll get into how do you create a custom audience under Mark Zuckerberg's new rules. You have to have some sort of relationship with the people before he'll put an ad on their page. And I've learned how to do that. Now, if you're new in the business, even if you've been in the business for a while, you look at all this and you say, that costs money. Yeah, it does. But think about it. If you're doing this sort of thing, and if you're generating $10 million worth of listings, you're valuable to somebody. You're valuable to title companies, mortgage companies, inspectors, appraisers, loan officers. You're valuable to those people. You are their client. So it behooves them to make you successful. If you then commit to them, I will use you from this point on. Now, we all know, at least here in Birmingham and in Alabama, they can't write me a check for my Facebook advertising. They can't give me co-op advertising money. But what they can do is they can give me $10 or $100 worth of postage stamps so that I can make a mailing to 200 on my most wanted list. It's a co-branding. On the second page of my letter, I will share the data from last month's sales, and it will say from Best of U.S. Homes, Carrie Grinkmeyer, and such title company, and share their information. This is then an advertising vehicle for them, and you do it for them in exchange for any future business. Is that legal? Yes, it's totally legal. It's called co-branding. So no phone calls, no door knocking, just giving quality information to the people who you want to do business with. And that's how you build a business, not a hobby. You build a business. So I've done about 5 videos now sharing with you how to get 10 million in listings. What's the end goal in all this? And I've mentioned in the past, I want to build a tribe. I want to build a mass of 200,000 agents across the country who say, we want people who are going to support us, who are going to support our organization and help us become successful in our business. We want to get away from this model of 80% of those who start in the business fail within the first 18 months. There's a reason they fail, and that is they're not getting the kind of support through technology to make themselves successful. They're having to deal and fight against those 10-15% of the agents who have been in the business for 25 years and pretty well have it sewed up. We have to have a means by which to invade, if you will, their sphere of influence and show their people that maybe we know a better way, we know more information, and we can help them sell their homes. I want to change the way homes are sold in the United States, not just in Birmingham. Need you to subscribe to my tribe. I want to send you a copy of this letter, the first letter I send, puzzled why your house didn't sell. I want to send you a copy of it. And in exchange for that, I want you to email me and say, in the subject line, puzzled letter. By the virtue of you emailing, I'll get your email address. I want to know your name. I want to know where you're doing business. And I want to add you to my tribe. I will put you on my CRM program, and you'll get a copy of everything that I put out to my clients. So you will have everything that I have and everything I'm doing, and then you will grow your business to 10 million, and we will become a tribe, and we will have the ability. What will happen is one of the 4 big, Keller Williams, Century 21, RE/MAX, Berkshire Hathaway, will look at us if we get to 200,000 strong, and say, we need to talk to those people. We need to find out what they're doing, and we need to become a part of it. So that is where I'm heading. I need your help to get there. So email me. I'll send you the puzzled letter, and you get started. And also, if you got any questions when you email and something you want me to address further in my videos, let me know. Because alone, we'll struggle. Together, we'll conquer. And I mean that totally. So, Best of US Homes, email address bestofus.kg@gmail.com. I'm anxious to hear from you. I want you to share this with every real estate agent you know, so that we can grow faster. We can grow exponentially from just me to a mass, bringing in a bigger mass, and we'll hit that 200,000 pretty darn quick. All right. Thank you.